Hi, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we are doing a walk around video of our 2015 Pajero GLS. In this video we're going to go around the outside. I'm going to do a condition report for you on this vehicle, give you a really good idea about this car, then we're going to jump inside, run through the interior as well as some of the features too. The Pajero being one of the most iconic Mitsubishis there are. In my opinion, there's obviously the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo being the hero car. This is a four-wheel drive monster. These cars are so reliable, so great at towing, and kitted up with a little bit of four-wheel drive gear, they are so incredible to go around the country with as well, with a very comfortable ride. Starting in the front, now the Pajero, you might think to yourself, if you're looking at one of these cars, they haven't really updated much of the shape over the years that they've been around, and that's because it's such an iconic car that sticking with the styling of this car, the way it is just a really good idea. And when you see them, you know exactly what they are. Daytime running lights down here next to our fog lights with really big headlights. Bonnet protector across the front means the previous owner really did want to take care of this vehicle. The nice chrome highlighting around the outside with our big Mitsubishi badge in the centre. Get a free leaf with this car, just hiding behind the bonnet protector there. Although if you don't like it, I can remove it for you. We do have these nice headlight washers just under here as well, which is really good to see. This colour in the sun does have a really nice metallic sparkle to it that you really have to see in person to really take advantage of. As for the car itself, there are no real marks so far that I've noticed across the front of the car. Taking a stop at our first alloy wheel, you'll see this car is fitted with all-terrain tyres. Brand new all-terrain tyres on this car, which is really good to see. Small amount of gutter rash just here on the side, but otherwise fantastic 18-inch rim. Nice little flare going around the outside here, and once again, still no real marks for me to point out to you. On this model, we do have our chrome coloured side mirror casts with built-in side indicator as well. I like them being here, they are a bit higher up, so when you're driving they are more visible to other drivers as well. This car is fitted with a nice safety step along the bottom and this trim here which protects the door when you are opening and closing it. Car already has tint on it for you as well, as some roof racks fitted across the top there. Really good to see. Taking a stop at our second premium alloy wheel, this car once again is fitted with a brand new tyre, and it looks like there's no marking on this wheel, which is really good to see. Just a little bit of grease, but otherwise very clean car. Diesel fuel cap is just here on the driver's side as well. Coming around the back, we do have these nice chrome tail lights to help matching the theme across this car. Coming around the back, we've got our spare tyre mounted to the back with our nice cover on top to protect it from UV damage, Pajero logo and coloured parking sensors as well. Under here we do have our little rear camera. This car is fitted with a tow bar and electric brakes as well, but I'll touch on that a little bit later. Opening up the back of the Pajero, it does open like a barn door, really nice and wide, giving you a 90-degree angle, easily able to load stuff in and out. You remove the rear tyre by getting behind this panel here and unscrewing it. This car is a 7-seater, so you do have your seat belts just here. Got a nice little clip here that you can actually hide them in behind, which is really handy to have. Mats fitted in this car as well. Underneath here is the base of the seat that does fold down flat, which is really good to see. A couple of light markings over there near our 12-volt socket, but nothing to be too concerned about. Just closing up the back here, clicks into place very nicely. It does lock out a little bit, so if you are parked on an incline, it won't go swinging around. Coming around now to our third premium alloy wheel. This one presents just as well as the last one we looked at. Once again, a brand new tyre with a really nice alloy rim on it. Moving down the passenger side of the car, there are very little marks, just a couple of light scratches I've seen on the vehicle, very light, otherwise nothing really to point out. Chrome door handles as well, which is really good to see. As we come around to the front of the car, once again we're going to take a stop at our last alloy wheel. Once again, brand new tyre. This one's got the same as the other side, just a bit of marking here, but otherwise really good to see. So what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to pop the bonnet, talk a little bit about the diesel engine that's under here. It is the 3.2 litre diesel engine and fitted with the automatic transmission that we have going on here. There you go. You do get pretty good fuel economy for a car of this size, going along with its four-wheel drive capabilities. So just pushing that across to the left, lifting up our little control arm, pop the bonnet open. Pay attention to how well this car has been looked after. Very clean under there. That battery, no corrosion on any of the points, which is good to see. So this car, like I said, is a 3.2 litre 4-cylinder engine, puts out 147 kilowatts of power and 441 newton meters of torque. Behind it we do have that 5-speed automatic transmission with a 4-wheel drivetrain. This car does have this 88 litre tank filled with diesel. You can average around 9 litres per 100 k's, which is absolutely exceptional for a car of this size, which means if you do the math, adding it all up, you do get an average distance of a little under 1,000 kilometres from a full tank of diesel. This car, like I mentioned before, is fitted with a tow bar and electric brakes, which gives you a full 3-ton towing capacity that you can take advantage of right away for you. This car does have 6 airbags and a 5-star ANCAP safety rating. So what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to drop the bonnet down, then we're going to jump inside the car, and we're going to run through the interior of this vehicle and just some of the features too, but pay attention to how well this car has been looked after. Alright guys, so sitting on the inside of our Pajero GLS, this car is looked after absolutely fantastically. I'm just going to jump right into it, guys, because there is a little bit to cover off with this one. Over here on the right, we do have our door locking and window child lock buttons, full electric window control with this nice long armrest. Moving the steering wheel to the right, we do only have one key with this car. Our electric brake controller is mounted down here with our side mirror adjustment, mirror to fold in the side, button to fold in the side mirrors rather, and our fog light angling buttons. Headlight switch just here on our right control arm with our indicators. Over on the left, we've got our front and rear windshield wipers. Now this steering wheel is very nice, very comfortable to hold, and very little wear at all, if any. This car's done just under 90,000 Ks, but it doesn't appear that way at all. Cruise control on the right, meteor on the left, as well as our Bluetooth phone settings just here along the bottom. Very nicely weighed out, and really good way to look through it, a clear display with our revs on the right, speedometer on the left. In the middle, we do have this logo that does show us what mode we are in for our drive mode. We're going to cover off how our Super Select works in just a moment. Moving to the middle here, we do have our trip computer just up here with our fuel range and fuel economy stats and all that, and our time, and you can even have a bit of a compass to tell you what direction you're facing as well. Down from that, we do have our standard media unit here with Bluetooth streaming, that is, I meant to cover off there, as well as our satellite navigation. Throwing the car back into reverse, we do have a really nice clear reverse camera, which you can just see the distance. So you got 3 meters, 2 meters, 1 meter, 50 centimeters. Very, very easy to navigate back towards a caravan or a trailer hitch just there. Underneath here, we do have our climate control settings with the temperature, fan speed, mode, and like I said, temperature just there. Under here, we do have a little bit of storage space as well. Our seat warmers for the front and rear diff lock button, which is really good to see. Under here, a 12-volt socket. Got this nice, good gear shifter here. Throwing into drive, if we are doing 4-wheel driving or towing a large object, we can put it into our manual mode and shift through the gears manually, making the job that much easier. Now, here it comes. This is our Super Select button. So with this, we do have, Mitsubishi has developed a really nice drive line function called Super Select. So most cars come with your 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low settings. 4 high does lock the front and rear tires, the center diff together, and has the front and rear tires moving in unison. When you're cornering on pavement, the wheels need to move at different speeds, meaning in that mode it doesn't quite work, puts extra strain on the driveline system, and you can't drive in 4 high on pavement. That's the difference between a 4-wheel drive and an all-wheel drive vehicle. An all-wheel drive vehicle has that bit of give in it, so you can use it on the pavement. Like a Subaru manufactured car, they are all-wheel drives for that reason, but they're not great 4-wheel drives for climbing obstacles. Sorry. So what Mitsubishi have developed is they have 2 high, 4 high, 4 high lock, and 4 low lock. So what this basically does is it adds a 4th gear. Normally you've got 2 high, 4 high lock, and 4 low lock, but with this, pop it into 4 high, that engages all-wheel drive mode. So all wheels are being powered by the motor, and they have give to drive on pavement. So 2 pavement settings, and then you've got your 2 off-road settings as well. So now this mode does engage the center diff, and we actually can't drive that on pavement without putting too much stress onto our gears. So moving back from that, we do have a bit of gloss black with a nice little bit of storage here, dual cup holders, and a really big center console. 2-tier center console. Lifting up that does reveal the top level, and then lifting up this does have the bottom level as well. And we do have this nice little switch here, so you can slide it back and forth as well. Very handy to have. One last thing I like to point out before I cover off on the service history is we do have partial leather, so fabric in the middle, leather on the outside. Carpet's fantastically looked after, as well as the dash and all the rest of it. While I cover off the service history, I'm just going to get my cameraman to pan around the whole inside of the car, show you what it looks like in the back. The back's in fantastic condition as well. A couple of very minor markings on the roof lining, might be able to clean them off, but I'll have our detailer look at that if you come in and purchase the car. Like I said, this car has done just under 90,000 Ks. First service done at 13, then at 24, 40, 56, 70. So serviced on time, 84, then again at 89,000 Ks. This car's got full books, new tyres, fantastic condition inside and out. So that's the inside of our Pajero GLS, guys. Alright guys, Thank you for taking the time to watch our walk around video of our 2015 Pajero GLS. I hope this has answered any questions you have about our car as far as features, condition and quality wise goes, and this car has impressed even me. One thing I would like to point out, this car with the Ks it's got, the condition it's in and the service history it's got does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan. That plan will give you 5 years of mechanical protection for the vehicle as well as 10 years roadside assistance Australia wide. If you'd like to know more about our premium mechanical protection plan, please click the link in the description below. Otherwise guys, once again, thanks for watching our video. Berwick Mitsubishi, customer service is where we thrive, so please give us a call at 9907 0555.